Hi, everyone. This is Stu Grubman, and I am the partner in charge of the Bethesda, Maryland office of PKF O'Connor Davies. And we're here today to talk about my specialty, affordable and special needs housing, and what we have to implement and what is on the horizon for our special populations and affordable housing audit clients. As you know, there are multiple of jurisdictions that have sway over what we have to put in our annual audits and how we have to keep our books in order to be in accordance with generally accepted accounting procedures. And because of that, we have to follow what's changed and what's going to change in the future so that we have a roadmap where we can assist you in figuring out what you have to implement and when you have to implement it to be in conformity with the obligations that you took when you received the money from a granting agency. This year, we had a lot to implement, as most of you have already found out, including basic changes to the financial statements to make them in accordance with not-for-profit standards. We had to implement different format for our balance sheets and profit and loss statements to make them comply with GAAP. And we also had to implement new generally accepted government auditing standards. All of these things warrant a collaboration between our clients and PKF O'Connor Davies so that we can help establish a roadmap that will get us to where we need to go in order to file our audits timely and also in conformity with all of the different oversight agencies that we have to comply with. On the horizon, there have already been some arguments between HUD and the accounting profession about how to deal with statements of changes in cash flows that will be obligated to be changed. HUD has already said that they're not going to conform with the GAAP changes, and therefore how are you as our clients and we as your accounting firm going to be able to deal with the fact that HUD is not going to adopt or change their templates to conform with these GAAP statements? We really need to go through this together, discuss it, have a conversation about how your accounting departments are going to deal with it, and also how we are going to explain it in our audits. Also, of course, you all know that the time frame for filing an audit with many of the government agencies, the states, the feds, investor partners, is very, very short and getting shorter. Changes in the IRS filing deadlines have dramatically affected our for-profit clients and reduced the amount of time that they need to get an audit and a tax return to the investor partners. Because of that, of course, the amount of time that takes to generate the audit has not shrunken, and we need to all be more effective and efficient in getting the information back and forth between us so we can make these timely filing deadlines. As you know, we're very cognizant of this and keep track of it such that we don't have to waste everyone's time by being delinquent filers and having to deal with the anxiety and pressure that that creates. We also have a lot of different opportunities in the affordable housing space, both with low-income housing tax credits, which we do a myriad of properties across the country, but also the new opportunity zones that are cropping up as well. it behooves all of us to keep abreast of these changes and these new opportunities, because we're always looking at ways to acquire, finance, and rehabilitate affordable housing. As we all know, affordable housing is a top priority nationally for all of us. Housing prices have gotten unaffordable to millions of Americans, and what we're doing is really in sync with all of the national culture of providing affordable and special needs housing. In working with our clients, we come to realize how privileged we are to work in this arena. In order to promote success, we have to work together to discern what we need in the future and how we're going to deliver it. We want successful outcomes for everybody. We're on a mission to provide housing that's affordable to the population. And we need to, as we have to do in all of life, communicate and talk and build where we're going together. Thank you for joining us today. I really look forward to continuing the conversation with you in the future and providing affordable and special needs housing to as many people as we can.